Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, Allen. And he's taken down here by the Saints. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out right at the 35. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to have a Rams first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now Mostert. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Rams nothing. To kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
And the Rams first down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Complete to Raheem Mostert.
2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 39.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams nothing.
Allen now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Tracy Porter. And he's going to take this And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Flush to his right. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Allen again. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The Hall of Famer Ronald picks it. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
A first carry now for Reggie Bush. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Saints.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
To throw now on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Back to throw. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Derwin James with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
So after the INT, it's Allen escaping the pressure. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On first down, it's Bush. He's to the 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 21-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a look
kickoff.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta.
And this will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
The drive starts with Reggie Bush, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Chad Johnson.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'd be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Javon Curse in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And it's 3 and out.
They'll try and throw for it here. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Bush. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's going to be caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
There is on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carry for a long-time Saint. It's Reggie Bush. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Favre. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. A great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14, Buccaneers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Turns this to the 22.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Favre. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. Favre. To the right side. Jones
34-yard line.
Now Favre. And going deep for Hill. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run it with Bush. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Buccaneers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First and 10, it's Favre. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Favre. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll throw on first down with Favre. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's Favre to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Running left, the Hall of Famer with the pick. And he'll take this back all the way out past the 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw here. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Julio Jones.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. They'll run on first down. Push. And brought down, but not before they're...
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
19-yard line.
Play action, it's from. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Bush. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
This is Bush. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd down.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll hand it off to Bush. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation prize. A new set of downs and another shot at the end zone.
First and goal, Bush. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On third and goal, Bush. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Here's Bush on 4th down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Reggie Bush taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now Fromm to pass on 2nd down.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a carry for P-Ryan. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. This is taken deep in their territory. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the run, it's Bush. Oh, nice move. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Bush. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
New Orleans.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bush. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Bush. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Reggie Bush, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14, Patriots nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
now to kick off for Chicago.
This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Bush. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Julio Jones, 54 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Gets 3 up to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Barry Sanders.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd down.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another moment.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even.
Now the crease here as he's past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A give. This is Bush. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. He was following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
It's the score, Saints 14, Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Saints 14, Bears 7.
On second down, Mostert. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
That was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. And this is going to be incomplete. But a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 3rd team now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Culpepper going to try and push forward. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Mostert. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
4th down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 10 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
2. Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end
end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll throw now on the final play. And that will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Anderson to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll go again with Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Second down, it's Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Again, it's Jones. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st down, Bush. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bush. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground.
Actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down. It's Bush. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
Montrell Roll making the tackle.
Gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bush. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking outside, he's got a man. That's Bush. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
On first down, Bush. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bush. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll look to throw here. And with a hit as he releases it, and it'll fall incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. With that penalty, they only need 1 yard for the 2-point conversion.
And that can make all the difference trying to get those 2 points, right? Inches count down here in short territory. Maybe now they can get the 2 points that they want a lot easier.
And now we've got a man a little jumpy here. Maybe trying to block the extra point. Now the Saints offense will remain.
right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. He'll take it at the 42. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. 58 yards. Taking the early lead.
Morton Anderson on for the extra point.
Well, they were going to get excellent field position either way. They had pinned them deep, but that's even better.
So in other words, being comfortable with field position, that was going to be okay. But sometimes being greedy is the right way to go. And boy, they take it all the way back, put it in the end zone. A great way to get started for them.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same set.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Lamar Jackson taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
He's going to keep it again. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
Jackson.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Hockenson. That's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On first down, they stick with Bush. And there he goes. Reggie Bush. Touchdown, New Orleans. Reggie Bush, 48 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Jackson going to run, and he is going to lose yardage here. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard two-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Okay, I wish I could say this from experience, but I have talked to people about this. When you've had a big return for a touchdown, the hardest thing to do the rest of the game is to make good decisions, because after you've gotten one, you expect to get another one. In this case, he needed to tamp back the enthusiasm a little bit.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on first down. It's Bush, and he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
The tackle made by Steve Atwater.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Again, the ball carrier.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, this is Bush. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, it's Bush. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run it again with Kamara. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
That's good for a Saints.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes Diggs. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
On their own 26-yard line.
Carry for a long-time Saint. It's Reggie Bush. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing now is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. On the run, it's Bush. Oh, and there he goes. Reggie Bush, touchdown, Packers. Reggie Bush, 32 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
This is Bush. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Bush. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Reggie Bush with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Saints, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 15. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Isaiah Simmons, his second sack of the night. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And it's 3 and out.
They're going to try and throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st down, Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Complete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 6 yards away. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Down 3 scores already this game.